Hi, Taurus. How are you? How are you in this present moment? This is all that we have together, and I'm so happy that you're here. So let's see what Jehovah wants to give you this message today. Your 10 minutes with him and this insightful prophetic word. He loves to tell his children what's happening before it happens to be able to prepare them and help them along the way here. So thank you, Jehovah. Let's see what's going on with Taurus here for this 10 minutes with you, Lord. Aha. So 8 of Wands here. This fresh fire, Taurus. This Aries, Leo, Sag communication, swift communication. And you know, when this is in the positive, it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be incoming. It's supposed to be welcomed. It looks like Cupid's arrows, and here it is. And it's like an attack, right? Or it's like you're being defensive. Maybe you want to send out this communication. Maybe you want to relieve the truth here. However, some kind of communication is coming. Maybe you're dealing with it right now. Maybe it's coming soon. Maybe it's tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it's in 10 minutes. Either way, this negative intended communication is coming towards you. And look at this. Before I even pull up that card at 113 there. Wow. 1 rebellious. One is sure is rebellious, because here is the 8 of Wands. And I just told you, you're on the defense. You need to protect yourself. Make sure that you are maybe causing the communication and it's in the right intention, right? It's against you, because now here is a 7 of Wands just to back me up, because here you are. Even if this 8 of Wands is in the negative, you're still reflecting the 7 of the Wands in the positive. So look at that. You really got 7 and 7. So it's like both sides of you, both masculine, both feminine energies need to be balanced out. They're very low. 7 is halfway through, but you still got a little bit of time, a little bit of edge of this mountain to cross over to balance this out. This is very defensive. You kind of just, you're starting to get really irritated. You're starting to get this ego-driven mind on when are things going to turn around for you, because shit just will not stop happening, right? What's this card? Yep, look at that. And it's like, okay, so if you're not, this is 10 of Wands in the negative. So there's mental illness here regardless, because 10 of Wands in the negative makes me think of 9 of Wands in the positive. So here you are, and you're just so frustrated in your ego-driven mind. 222, this balance that's definitely needed. And as you're this 9 of Wands, here you are, 7, 8. Well, now you're 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. You're just constantly being attacked no matter what's doing. So what God's telling me for you right now is that whatever situation this is that you're automatically reflecting with God through his energy channel of energy through the sunlight here, Jehovah himself, your solar plexus chakra, he's telling you, you got to get out of this situation. This is what's going on. You're going to accept it. This is how you feel, and you need to accept it. And this is how you're going to need to just act upon this, okay? Because look at, yeah, here is the moon. There is so much imbalance here, Taurus. The moon is manipulative, feminine energies here. And it's really like this feminine that keeps coming in. It might even be your mama here. You're having a really, really hard time just balancing it out at 311. There could be just reoccurring fresh communication here over and over and over of traumas that are now starting to surface, because you got to be defensive from your front and you got 10 holes in the back of you. So there's a lot of air trying to escape here, you know, in the back of you, which is really funny. Actually, this makes sense. You've been backstabbed a lot. 333, good things are coming. So back in Hebrew, Psalm 119, the moon goes back to the Kuf, which is the back of the head. Okay, this back of the head is negative. You have not paid attention to your feminine side. You have not paid attention to the traumas that are lying there waiting for you to take care of them. I mean, look at them. This is you. This is you just completely just burdened. Like, no matter what happens, you're always being attacked. So why are you continuing, Taurus, to put this energy where it's not supposed to be? Okay, this is just, you know, the rush. We're going to talk about the back of the head. Let's talk about the head itself. Psalm 119, the resh goes back in Hebrew to the sun itself. 411, this legal energetic system here. And this is giving you a lot of strife. This is a lot of toxicity. This is a lot of taught behaviors that are just giving you self-harm over and over and over. You don't trust anybody. You feel like the whole world is against you. And it's because you're listening to your ego and you're not coming from your heart space here. You're not able to really sit here and accept the fact that you're imbalanced here, and you need to work on this emotions. You're very, very unstable emotionally, and you're very, very unstable mentally. Okay, you're unstable no matter which way we look at it. And in order for you to trust again, you have to heal. Okay, you're not going to have any victory at all. You're not going to be loved, accepted by anyone. Thank you, Jehovah. You are so imbalanced here. the sun and the moon. And this is part of your system here, okay? This is how you're balanced here. And look at this. Okay, 10, 8, 8, 9s, and 10s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. This ending is coming. You're realizing that you're imbalanced here. This victory card here, this is my number one victory card, is happiest, most positive card in the deck here. And it did not come out as a victory for you. It will, though, once you're able to refuse your energy on the inside, balance this head over heart, this heart over head energy. You've always separated them, and now it's like you need to understand that you need to mesh them together while still separating them. The good and the bad and the bad and the good, the balance of it all here. The head and the back of the head, the masculine, the feminine, the light and the dark, okay? Everything that you've been through is your own experience. Everything that you've been through is true. It is valid. Everything that happened, I believe you. It was not your fault, but you can't keep yourself stuck in this, because all that is doing, sweetheart, is killing you over and over and over. Okay, look at this. Let's pull one more from the bottom here. Yeah, look at this, King of Swords. My goodness. And look at this, honey. This King of Swords, he's standing in his utmost righteous truth. His sword is even pointing up to the heavens. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Also pointing this 10 of Swords here. Look at, it's like you're done. You're ready to be done with this bullshit. You know that you're unbalanced. You know that you need to work on this from the inside out. Behavioral health is an option for you. I did it for 2 years and I absolutely loved it. I would be more than happy to talk to you about it if you're curious. I support you no matter what. Otherwise, we're here. And look at what happens. When this negative communication, you can take this lessons from it, this experience, this knowledge, and turn it around in your favor. Everything else is going to turn around, okay? This defensive attitude will walk away. This mental illness will start to balance itself out as your balance really starts to come back into play here, okay, Taurus? My goodness. What a strong, spirited, divine timing, really, divine intervention. Because when you're this unbalanced, there's nothing here for you. Yehovah, can you clarify the sun and the moon for me, please? Yeah, look at that, the High Priestess. So this is so funny because Cancer's here, Leo's here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Once again with Cancer, Pisces, and the moon. Okay, it's all here. Look at this. The masculine and the feminine, and the masculine and the feminine and together. All three sides of you, which is really 4. Okay, this is your intuition. This is your know. This is that balance between the good and the bad, the light and the dark, the right and the wrong, the slave to the devil versus the free to the holiness above you. Okay, everything is here. And in Hebrew, this goes back to your mama, and this also goes back to the high priestess is the other woman. Okay, so here it is. The Lord is telling you, you really need to step into your feminine energies here. You need to heal any of this motherly trauma. I'm here to help you with that. Everything will be happening for you once you accept it and you're able to. Yeah, look at that. This 4 of Cups in the positive. This is your masculine and your feminine energies. 2 and 2. 2 atria, 2 ventricle, 2 positive, 2 negative, 2 outputs, 2 inputs of each. Okay. Oh, you know what I mean? It's just, you need to be able to balance it, because when one thing is imbalanced, everything is imbalanced. When your tree is bad, everything is bad. When your tree is good, everything is good. Okay, so 4 of Cups there, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, my goodness, Taurus, there's no earth energy here at all. No grounding whatsoever. 7 of Swords here, which is funny because you've got 10 of Swords. So you're starting to see, okay, I'm going to proceed with caution, but I still need to have my vantage point. Queen of Cups there. Look at that, Cancer right there for you. Your Queen of Cups side of your heart here is upside down because you have yet to accept it. Okay, 6 of Swords now, vantage point, but you're trying to walk away from these troubled waters here. Yehovah, can you pull a chakra card for me for my Taurus here, and let's just give them one last piece of advice for these last 10 minutes with you today. And let's see exactly what Taurus needs. What's the one card that Taurus needs here? Yeah, look at this. See, this is this incoming negative communication, and you always take it. And you need to understand that you're trying to be defensive because you're trying to protect your own ego, your reputation. 9/11 is here. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you, Yeshua, for being here. Your reputation's not going to save you. And this is just devilish negative energy that's really stressing you the fuck out. Okay. Yehovah saying, be done with it. You need to move on. You're being held here. This is your mama and her friends. This is your girlfriend and her friends. You know, this is the other woman and her friends. This is whatever situation is not serving you in your heart space. It's right here. This is your heart space. Cancer is your heart space. The moon is your heart space. The truth is your heart space. This low vibrations is your heart space. Okay. The sun and the negative is your heart space. Okay. One last card. Yep. Look at that. In your intuition, you know that you're going to have this attitude of gratitude when you walk away from this. You just need to figure out how to do it. Okay, and you'll get it. Take it up to the Lord and he'll give you his answer. He'll send his nurse practitioner down to help you, comfort you along this journey to be able to set yourself free. Wounds into light.